weeks were all about trainings from the different areas in Procter. So I learned basically how each area works: marketing, customer market knowledge, logistics, finance, human resources. And they also gave us trainings about the company, whole history of Procter. And we also had meetings with our managers in order to get to know them and to know what they expected from us. Yes, I saw a lot of different behaviors between countries, and job was quite different from the inter experience here in Peru. They gave you a lot more of independence, a lot more of responsibility with big projects. So that was a hard change from the Peruvian experience. And first I was quite lost, as I never lived abroad by myself, but as I was with other people in my condition, other students from Latin America, we hang a lot together and we support each other, so it was quite fast in my opinion. Given that in Panama is the headquarters for the region, they have a macro view of the situation, so they handle long-term projects instead of the day-by-day challenges that they face here in Peru. I think that the hardest part was more cultural thing, that being away from my friends, from my parents. I found that at the end of the day, it was easy to adapt because I made new friends, I get to know new places, and I had a great time there. So it was a long process. First I took a problem-solving test, and out of that only 7 people were selected. Then I had a first interview. After that there were like 5 people. Then they took a English exam for 2 hours or something. And then I took another 2 interviews in the Procter offices here in Lima. And finally, I took a WebEx meeting with the managers from Panama. Yeah, I mean, the position process in Peru is quite a few interviews less, but it's the same frame. They got the problem-solving test, the English exam, and 2 interviews. To apply to Panama, I had to go through 2 interviews more. I think that the principal differences were in the frequency and the quality of the trainings. In Panama, you got trainings not only for the basic skills needed for the job, but also for the soft skills such as persuasion skills, leadership skills, also well-being, fitness, and in addition, bring international speakers to encourage us in certain skills. Compared to Peru, they got fewer trainings and you were not encouraged that much to attend to these trainings, as it was really sporadic in a really bad time. I think my performance was the same. The thing that changed from Panama to Peru was that I went back to university, and that was a huge amount of time that was away from my work day, so I couldn't work that much as I worked in Panama. And I think that I gave the best of me in both cases, but I got much time to be more productive in Panama. Peru and Panama, they have the same measures system. Proctor works on 5 rocks that are the 5 main projects that you have to accomplish through the year. So I was measured on how much of these projects were done and what was the success in each. I think that being exposed to different kinds of doing things really helped me a lot to have a broader view of business in general. I get to know a lot of different process, different kinds of problem solving skills. Also knowing how people work in other countries gives you rich perspective life. Yes, so as it was the same company, they managed the same products, the same processes, and the projects were shorter duration. So it was not quite the same job, but all the rest was the same.